Good evening. I'm Nichole Dawkins, past chairman of the city's Human Relations Diversity Board. Welcome to our 17th annual Black History Month essay contest ceremony. As you can see, we're doing things a little differently this year. We're not able to meet in person because of COVID-19, and we want to take the proper safety precautions so that we can all be safe. But just know that you are really missed. It's really quiet in here. Despite the challenges we're all facing during this pandemic, we knew it was important to maintain a sense of normalcy for the sake of our children. We knew that we had to host our annual Black History Essay Contest to give this year's 5th grade students an opportunity to participate in this amazing competition. We didn't want our students to miss this valuable experience, and it allows them to put their thoughts and ideals onto paper. And we didn't want to miss a chance to read all of the wonderful essays we received. It's always insightful and inspiring to see how our young people are thinking, how they view the world through their young eyes. It gives us hope that our future is in good hands. This year, we received 186 essays. That is amazing. The theme for the essay contest was, "What does unity in our diverse community mean to me?" We want to thank all of our students who wrote essays. They should be proud of themselves, especially those who will be recognized tonight. At this time, I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce the City of Ocoee's Human Relations Diversity Board members. We all worked hard to judge the essays and select the winners, which was no easy task considering the excellent essays we received. So, to my right, we have Chair-elect Rhonda Anderson Robinson. We also have member Jim Moyer, and we have member Lori Hart that was able to be here with us tonight. As I mentioned earlier, our award ceremony is different this year. We usually have at least 100 people sitting in the audience, which included all of our winners and their wonderful families, our teachers and our principals. We also usually have food. There is no food here tonight. But we're here, and we're excited to be able to celebrate and congratulate all of our winners virtually. We're going to start by announcing our 3rd place and 2nd place winners. From there, we'll present our 1st place winners and overall winner. Their photos will appear on the screen as we announce their names. We usually have our 1st place winners recite their essays, but this year, our HRDB members will read our 1st place essays. And we'll have a special video presentation from our overall winner. Now, I'm going to take a moment for us to have a commercial break, and I need to share a secret with you. So I've been here for about 7 years doing this wonderful essay contest, and when I get a chance to say the names and come up, I usually say the names very well. Well, the secret is, Hooked on Phonics didn't work for me. I don't actually pronounce names very well at all. I normally go into the audience, ask you, am I saying this correct? And you will correct me, but you're not here right now for me to do this. So I'm just gonna have to ask for mercy and grace as I read off your names. Don't get upset, don't be sad. Your name is beautiful. I have issues. And tell your mom and grandma who named you that your name is truly beautiful. And if you're really upset because I mess up your name, please contact City Hall and ask to speak to probably Chair-elect Rhonda Anderson about it. But if I do it really well, then call me and the commission and tell them I need something for free, like Chick-fil-A or something along those lines. Okay, we're done with our commercial break, and we're going to get started with what you've been waiting for. So we're going to start with Citrus Elementary School. The third place winner, we have Jaelynn Ramos. Her teacher is Miss Prendergast. Next, from Hope Charter Elementary School, in third place, we have Annelise Chiarella, and her teacher is Mrs. Williams. Next, we have Maxey Elementary School. In third place, we have Samira Motolal. Her teacher is Miss Shaw. Next, we have Renaissance Charter at Crown Point. In third place, we have Giovanni Medina. Her teacher is Mrs. Archer. Next, we have Thornebrooke Elementary School. In third place, we have Matilda Bencosme Ray. Her teacher is Mrs. Davis. Now, on to our second place winners. For Citrus Elementary School, we have Anaya Santello. Her teacher is Mr. Rena. Next, we have Hope Charter Elementary School. Second place, Madison Holdsworth. Her teacher is Mrs. Williams. Next, we have Maxey Elementary School. The second place winner is Ariana Hilton. Her teacher is Miss Shaw. Next, we have Renaissance Charter at Crown Point. Second place winner, Lenward Williams III. His teacher is Mrs. Archer. Next, we have Thornbrook Elementary School. Second place winner, Brady Algier. Teacher is Mrs. Watson. Congratulations to all of our second and third place winners. Now, it's time to present our first place winners. As I mentioned, my fellow HRDB members will be reciting the first place essays. Let's start with Citrus Elementary School. First place, we have Cassidy Green. Her teacher is Miss Prendergast. We'll have member Lori Hart read Cassidy's essay.
Did you know that everyone is different, even if you have a trend? Unity is very important in my life. Coming together is essential for everything. For instance, my grandma gives clothes to Goodwill, and sometimes we make flower pots and plant flowers in them. And when they are done growing, we will take them to the nursery home and hand them out to random strangers. It makes people smile. Another example is when me, my mother, my sister, and grandma handed out food to the homeless with our local church. It was really heartwarming. I believe it's important to help and get involved with your community, such as maybe your neighbor might need a new roof. You can start a GoFundMe page to help them raise money. Me and my grandmom go to our local Habitat for Humanity meetings, and they talk about how we can make a difference for our city. My school, Citrus Elementary, is currently doing a fundraiser for kids who have trouble with their hearts. I am contributing to the fundraiser. So far, I've raised $15. The money goes toward medical bills and surgery. I think it's amazing how we are helping kids all around the world, even though we might not know them. In my opinion, it's amazing to help people and come together as a community, as a friend, to help each other. To sum it up, unity is essential. Everything in life. I have experienced a lot of coming together, especially during these hard times. Great job.
Wonderful. Next, we have the first place winner from Hope Charter Elementary School. His name is Andrew Diaram. His teacher is Mrs. Williams. Member Chair-elect Rhonda Anderson Robinson will read the essay.
What does unity within our diverse community mean to you? When people come together and work together despite their differences and do their part is what unity in our diverse community means to me. I think when people are united in a community, it does not matter what the color of their skin is, where they come from, or their religion. One example is what unity looks like to me in our classrooms. I imagine that we are all kind to each other, going out of our way to help others. Also, bullying is a big problem in many schools around the world. If we were united and bullying was not a problem, then our classes and schools would be much more united. Another thing is that people should not judge each other without getting to know the person. The second example of what unity in our diverse community is in our neighborhoods. I envision that we all work together. I also think that we should help each other, like walking each other's dogs, babysitting, or watching someone else's house when they're out of town. People can also include everyone and not leave anyone out, like inviting someone to a birthday party. Stuff like that, just to help each other. If everyone did that, our world would be filled with happier, kinder, and nicer people. And for the last example, we're going to step it up a notch in our counties. In such a big community like a county, I imagine it would be hard to be nice to everyone, but still, I think we should try to get to understand each other, not get angry or mad at each other over silly things. I hope that one day people will not be judged by the color of their skin, their religion, or where they come from. I hope that people will look at each other as equals. In conclusion, unity in our diverse community is when people come together despite their differences and work together. Be kinder to each other, and in general, be nicer people. That is what unity in our diverse community means to me. The world will never be perfect, but we should at least try to make it a better place with how we treat each other. That, in my opinion, is unity in our diverse community. Thank you. Great job.
Great job. Next, we have Maxey Elementary School. First place winner, Devin Johnson. His teacher is Miss Sally Shaw. Member Jim Moyer will read the essay.
Unity. Unity, U is for us, N is for neutral, I is for inspiration, T is for togetherness, Y is for youthfulness. According to Google, the definition of unity is the state for being united or joined as a whole. But what does unity in diverse community mean to me? So I know that diversity means different, and community means a place where people live together. Okay, so maybe I can use some quotes to help me figure out what it means. The first one, unity is strength. When there is teamwork and collaboration, wonderful things can be achieved. That's a quote by Maddie Stepanek. Our ability to reach unity and diversity will be the beauty and the test of our civilization. Mahatma Gandhi. Finally, our unity is our strength and our diversity in our power. Vice President Kamala Harris. These are all very inspirational and powerful quotes. However, I want to dig a little deeper. Let's try using a student's perspective. Let's say the coronavirus. I decided to ask my classmate, Samara, and she said, I think the coronavirus has united people in a different way than usual because since things have changed, we have had to find different ways to chat and stay united as a group. We had to do online schooling, which was pretty hard because sometimes had technology issues at the beginning of the school year. But above else, no matter the level of difficulty, we managed to stay united no matter what. Wait, I think I got it. I think I might understand it when it means that, oh man, I lost it. Let's try looking at some of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s quotes and speeches. He said, I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Man, that was good. Let's hear another one. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. All these quotes and perspectives are so much inspiration and life, and I got it. I know what unity means to me now. Unity is when there are 5 different trees in the forest: birch, red maple, conifer, cherry trees, and cottonwood trees. But all of them are an important part. The forests might differ from the Arctic, but they are all still a part of the beautiful earth. Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream might contrast with Chuck Feeney's dream, but they both did it to make the world a better place. Earth might not be the same as Jupiter, Venus, and Neptune, but they all orbit the majestic sun, and all are part of the Milky Way galaxy. So again, what does unity in a diverse community mean to me? Unity in a diverse community means acknowledging someone is different and still accepting them instead of excluding them. Unity in a diverse community means that Dr. King was seeking unity and equality in the world, and for people to accept our differences and still have the privilege and the blessing of coming together as a community. After all, you can't spell community without unity. Great job.
Wonderful. Next is Prairie Lake Elementary School. First place winner, we have Maryam Afolayan-oloye. Her teacher is Mr. Kaminsky. Chair-elect Rhonda Anderson Robinson will read the essay.
What does unity mean to me? Unity is you and I and everyone else out there trying to make a difference positively in our world today. I'm sure some may agree and some may disagree. To understand what I'm talking about is by listening attentively. Unity, in my opinion, is considered the most important need in the world today. Religion, race, family, and our government need unity to survive and function adequately. In unity and religion, we come together to worship and praise God. We learn respect and love each other, follow God's teachings, and obey His rules, which make us stable and focus on doing the right things. With unity in race, the color of our skin should not define us. We all should come together for the betterment and help each other up positively, rendering love and support to each other. In unity and family, at birth, we develop that bond. The family unites and provides food, clothing, and shelter. Without unity in the household, the home cannot function. Lastly, the government needs unity. We want our world to be at peace. We come together to make rules, policies, and we bring leaders together to make decisions for me and you so we can live in a safe and healthy environment. Unity is something that can come out from underneath and make us all a family. Unity is like a building in a union. Unity does not define who you consider a part of your family. Unity means that we are all one big family that is co-joined together. No matter what the race, religion, or government, we are all united. Unity is the process of integration and unification.
Very good. Next is Renaissance Charter at Crown Point. First place winner, we have Jayla Graybill. Her teacher is Mrs. Tomazuski, and member Lori Hart will read the essay.
To me, unity within our diverse community means different people working together, accepting each other's differences, and helping one another. There was a time in our country when people of different races were segregated. They lived in separate communities and went to different schools and churches. I am thankful that I live in a diverse community with my friends and family. To begin, unity within our diverse community means working together. In March of 2020, the coronavirus came and people of all races were forced to work together. The country and our community came together to help one another, no matter what our differences were. Many hospitals worked hard to care for people of all races who were sick. Many essential workers worked long hours and put their lives at risk to take care of people who were unable to take care of themselves. To me, this is a perfect example of unity within our diverse community. In addition, unity within our diverse community means accepting each other's differences. In school, some of my closest friends don't like me, and when we have different interests, let me repeat that. In school, some of my closest friends don't look like me, and we have different interests. Some of my friends speak a different language and celebrate different holidays, and I enjoy learning about them. I'm glad to have such a diverse group of friends. Lastly, unity within our diverse community means helping each other. My community has contributed to many people in need. Schools give free lunches to students, and people donate their money and time to help others no matter their race or where they come from. To conclude, by working together, accepting each other's differences, and helping one another, our diverse community can work in unity. I wish that all communities will strive for unity and diversity. Great job, Jayla.
Wonderful. And last but not least is Westbrooke Elementary School. In first place, we have Kyani Morgan. His teacher is Mrs. Chalkus, and Chair-elect Wanda Anderson Robinson will read the essay.
What does unity in our diverse community mean to me? Unity in our diverse community means people from different races, religions, cultures, or genders coming together and working together for the good of the community. I think that is important because it shows us what America was built on. Our Declaration of Independence tells us that all men are created equally and entitled to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We enjoy the freedom and rights to build a life that we can learn from each other and live as one, something my ancestors fought for and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. spoke about in his I Have a Dream speech. I enjoy going to a diverse school. I have friends from every race, gender, and culture. We play together and we learn from each other. When we make play dates, our parents get to learn from each other too. It's always fun to see what is different in their homes than ours. My mother recently taught me about Ruby Bridges, the first African-American child to desegregate an all-white school. I would not want to be in a school environment like she had to be. I wouldn't want to be the only different kid in my class or have to be protected by federal marshals because there are threats on my life. I'm thankful for the progress we have made. My family is originally from Jamaica. They migrated for a better life. I'm happy we are able to live in a community that welcomes us. There are a lot of different races in my neighborhood, but we all play outside together and have fun. We also get invited to parties at neighbors' houses. My favorite person to play with is Taisha. She is Puerto Rican. She's bilingual. Her family speaks Spanish and English. I don't know Spanish, yet I am learning. Community is important. We look out for each other. Even with the pandemic, our families check on each other. We wear our mask and we don't get too close. It is important for us to make sure everyone is okay. Another reason I love being in a diverse community is because of my church. We have services in 3 languages. Sometimes after church, we visit with members and I get to have food from other countries. I love food. My mom cooks me Jamaican food, and that's delicious and yummy, but I love going to other church friends' houses and trying their cooking. We have friends who make Spanish food, another friend that cooks Haitian food. One friend even cooks American food, which I thought was only Thanksgiving food because that's the only time her mom cooks it. Sometimes things I see on the news makes me afraid, but my mom tells me that we have to work as one with law enforcement. She has taken me to the police precinct so I can sit, talk, and get comfortable with an officer. He even showed me around. My mom thinks this is very important because she wants me to know that there are good officers, or more good officers than bad. I have nothing to be afraid of. The police are necessary in order to keep the peace. The community and law enforcement working together will keep everyone happy. In conclusion, unity in our community makes us all better people. I enjoy living and learning from other races and cultures, and I can't imagine living anywhere else or in any other time in history. Awesome.
Wow. That was awesome. Congratulations and a big round of applause to all of our first place winners. Now the moment we've been waiting for, our overall winner is from Thornebrooke Elementary. Her name is Julia Berry. Congratulations, Julia. And her teacher is Mrs. Kaminsky. We have a special video presentation from Julia. She'll be reading her essay tonight.
When I think of unity, I think of many coming together as one, like pieces in a jigsaw puzzle fitting together. When our community truly unites, the diverse personality, interests, and talents of all of our neighbors make the completed picture amazing. A puzzle is not done without every single piece, right? Well, each member of our community is a piece, each a different shape, size, and color. I think that if 2 pieces are not the same, it doesn't matter. Each piece is precious and special, but the whole is truly magical, and that is what makes our community unique. We are all different in many ways, but we can and should find common ground to fit together. Feeling the love and support of my friends and teachers in my neighborhood and school make me feel like I belong and help me really shine. In order to have unity in our community, we need to work hard to find connections. Just like in a pile of puzzle pieces, the answer for the problem may be right in front of your eyes. You just have to open them, open your mind, and most importantly, open your heart. Recently, this has not always been the case. Because of the shocking death of George Floyd and other events, people have been protesting far and wide to raise awareness about racial situations. Looking back in history, I realize many have made regrettable choices when it comes to their words and even their actions. As Martin Luther King Jr. said, "I say to you today, my friends, that in spite of the difficulties and frustrations of the moment, I still have a dream." We all need to have hope, especially during troubling times like these. Often, unity is difficult because of some people's ideas about race. It truly does not and will never matter what the color of your skin is when it comes to equality. Thinking that just because someone is a different color, we should treat them differently? Never. In the future, we need to love each other for our personalities, not for how we look. I believe that we all need to seek out ways to change, one piece at a time. You don't have to be an adult to make a difference. You just need to love people for who they truly are. I strongly believe this, and while some might disagree, we need our discussions to be peaceful. It is time to make justice real for all people. In order to have a happy, beautiful, and diverse community, we need to embrace unity. To me, that means being together as one whole, just like the magical puzzle we were all destined to be.
Wow, that was fantastic. Like Julia said, if we could all fit together like pieces in a puzzle, what a great world this would be. Congratulations to Julia Berry, our overall winner for this year's Black History Month essay contest. We'd like to thank all of our Human Relations Diversity Board member judges for judging the essays and taking the time to go through them. All of the essays were really good. And even if your name wasn't announced tonight, don't think you didn't do a good job or maybe it wasn't well done. We had so many great ones, it was really hard for us to choose. And then at this time, I would also like to thank the Ocoee City Commission for allocating the funds to make the essay contest possible. Thank you to Mayor Rusty Johnson, Commissioner Larry Brinson, Commissioner Rosemary Wilson, Commissioner Richard Firstner, and Commissioner George Oliver III. I'd also like to thank Joy Wright for all the work that she does on getting the essays out. She didn't put her name down here, but she does a lot of the background work in reaching out to the principals. And also thanking the principals, because each year the principals would come out to also support with the teachers and just the other people within the community who don't even have children in school that also come out and support us. And we want to thank you for standing by us on such a very important event. I'd like to acknowledge the teachers for what they are doing and the work shows in the papers that the children have turned in. As I mentioned before, Hooked on Phonics didn't work for me, but I'm glad it is working for you. So that is amazing. We thank you for supporting our essay contest each year. This competition gives our young people a great opportunity to learn about Black history, which is a vital part of our American history. As you know, all of our winners will receive special prizes tonight. The overall winner receives a $200 Best Buy gift card. The first place winner receives a $100 Best Buy gift card. And all of our winners will get a City of Ocoee gift bag, certificate of merit, Chick-fil-A coupons, and Target and Walmart gift cards. A special thank you to Beth Otts, the marketing director at Chick-fil-A of Ocoee in Winter Garden. Also a special thank you to my fellow Human Relations Diversity member, Dr. Sandria Foster, for donating $500 worth of Target and Walmart gift cards for this event as well. So that's it for this year's Black History Essay Awards ceremony. We look forward to seeing you in person next year for our 2022 Essay Awards ceremony. Until then, thank you for watching and have a great evening.